Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. I recently, finally, opened up a Ragavan, which should probably be my walk away moment from Modern Horizons 2, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, not open Modern Horizons 2 anymore? That's ridiculous. So, we're gonna crack a box of draft boosters today, and yeah, let's see what we do. Not open Modern Horizons 2 anymore. What was I thinking? Sometimes I say crazy things. Yep. Still gonna open up Modern Horizons until it's out of print and I can no longer locate it. We're gonna open Modern Horizons 2. Draft booster box today. The last bunch of, I think like the last bunch of boxes I opened were set boosters, and I mean they were okay. I didn't pull anything good from the list. I almost never do, but doesn't mean I didn't pull anything great from the packs. So let's go Glorious Enforcer to start. Mishra's Factory. I forget that there's 4 uncommons in these draft boosters. We're going to start off with a Nykthos of Paragon, which, whatever. That's nothing. No big deal. So what do we want? What do we want? We want, we want Elementals. We want Fetchlands. We want Urza Saga. We want Ristic Buddy. Woo! Look at that. So, skipped to the good stuff already. Let me separate here. No one cares. We're going to start off with our first Mythic, which is Imperial Recruiter. Cool, cool, cool. Love that. Little Void Mirror action there. Not too shabby. Yeah, still a giant fan of this set. Like, not mad about Imperial Recruiter. Mirari's Wake is a nice reprint. Again, you know, if we can get Esper Sentinel, some Fetch Lands, Urza Saga, any of the Elementals would be appreciated. That'd be cool. Alright, so Road and Ruin, Necromancer's Familiar, Scourge Familiar, Resurgent Belief. Okay, nothing spicy yet. I'm pretty stocked on this set, but doesn't mean I don't like opening it. It's just, the quality of the set is so good. What can I say? Tireless Provisioner, Kaleidoscorch, Attendant, Milliken, and Diamond Lion. Gross. Oof. Okay, well, whatever. So what's crazy is, so we're in 22 now, obviously, 2022. And this was, I think, far and away the best set of 2021. Although I will give a special shout out to Time Spiral Remastered. I love that set. I just wish it had been more widely available for consumer consumption. Strike It Rich. Wonder. Terrible. Awful. Hey, all right. Mythic number 2. We got Grist the Hunger Tide. Again, the Planeswalkers in this set aren't exactly like what you want to be hitting from the Mythic slot, but if you do have to pull a Planeswalker, I think Grist is where it's at. That's probably a, I don't know, I'm going to say a $6 card or so. Not too shabby. So we're in 2022. We are, by the time this video airs, I think we'll be in preview week for Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, if not on the cusp of the previews. I think people seem pretty hyped about Kamigawa. I personally am totally down with a cyberpunk theme. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing that. Prismatic Ending. It's probably a $3-4 uncommon still. Not too shabby. Curator. Dress Down. Alright. You could do worse at the rare level. Card's probably only a couple bucks now. It was a bulk rare, and then it spiked, and now it's back down to just above bulk rare. But, you know, looking forward to Neon Dynasty. Looking forward to starting to see some of those previews. I think 2022 is going to be interesting, right? 2022 is going to have a lot of fire to it. Shikari. Riptide Laboratory. Meh. Ooh, well, there we go. So let's get past the guy as well, whatever. Foil Dalthy Voidwalker. That is a nice little hit right there. Voidwalker, I think, is just going to continue to be a staple. It's a card that came out with a lot of, like, I don't know if hype's the right word to it, but just a lot of people instantly saw the value in that card. Obviously, at the rare level, a ton of them have been opened. But it does see a good amount of commander play. I think it does see a little bit of modern play, and I think that it's going to age well. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. I think that card has some good legs to it long term. All right, so we've got Dragon's Rage Chandler, nice little uncommon right there. Junkwinder, Headliner, Saw another rare, or another foil back there. We got Seal of Cleansing, Magus of the Bridge, and Recluse as the foil. Yeah, so really like Voidwalkers. I have, I've stashed a bunch of those. I've sold a few of them, but I've stashed a bunch of those just because I think they're going to be not bad to hang on to them long term, and I'm definitely not bummed about seeing a foil version in this box. All right, so we'll get back to 2022 in a second here. I do want to talk about that a little bit more because there's some things I'm kind of excited about, but also some things I'm cautious about. I'll say it that way. Batterbone, Arcbound Whelp, Timeless Witness, Greed. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at that spice. There we go. We got a retro frame Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. That is pretty rad. Like, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy with that card. Those Yavimaya cards, I think this card is going to, whether it's that version, whether it's the full art version, whether it's just the regular version, it's a card that I really do like long term. I'm definitely hanging on to copies for myself. All right, so I want to go back to the Kamigawa thing. One of the things that's kind of come to light is that we're going to see possibly serial numbered versions of cards. We're going to see versions of cards that are going to be like have different different coloring to them, and they're going to be, some are going to be more rare than others. Cartholion, that's all right, whatever. No fetchies yet. Okay, I'd like to change that up, but other than that, I think we're doing okay so far. So I'll say it this way. I have collected cards for a really long time. I did the sports card thing for quite a while, and before it just came a little bit too volatile for me, and I needed to bow out of that scene. But having collected sports cards for a while, I am cautious. Squirrel Mob, Soul Talisman, cautious of serial numbered cards, because with, I don't know, for those of you that may or may not be familiar, I mean, the serial number card thing has been done in the sports card world for 20 plus years now, and if it's done well, it can be really, really good. If it's done poorly, it can just make the cards, I mean, worthless. All right, well, the second Planeswalker of the box, we got Gaehon Dihada, Gigihon Dihada. Not a super valuable card. Like the flavor of the card a lot, but there's not value there, so that's kind of a bummer. It's kind of a swing and miss. All right, that was the first third of the box. Not too shabby, though. We got Imperial Recruiter, we've got Grist, we've got Gaehon, and we do have a foil Voidwalker and a retro frame Cradle, so it could be a lot worse. I'll say it that way. So while I'm excited about some of the stuff that we're learning about Kamigawa, and we're going to see with serial numbered cards and with cards that have different rarity levels, if you will, Sanctum Weaver, rarity levels to like, oh, it's in this, the pink version, there's only so many of these, and the purple version, there's only so many of these, and the green version, there's only so many of these. Speaking from past experience with collecting sports cards for a long time, I'm a little bit cautious with some of that stuff, because if it's done well and like there's good cards that have a serial number, that's going to make those cards super valuable. Retro Frame Cookbook's kind of cool, but if they just overdo it and just completely kill it, Goblin Bombardment, Necrogoyf, by overprinting or making every card in the set serial numbered and numbered to 100,000. All the commons are numbered to 500,000. All the uncommons are serial numbered to 300,000, and then some of the rares are, you have some rares that are numbered to 50, some rares that are numbered to 100. It just gets to be a lot, to the point where it loses its pizzazz, right? It loses its specialness to it. We got Soul Snare. Hey, all right, there we go. There's a nice hit. Fetchy time. So we've got Verdant Catacombs. Never sad about fetch lands. And a Necromancer's Familiar in the foil version. First fetch land of the box. That's cool. I will definitely take that. Yeah, you know what? So like, I feel like we're just kind of moving into the next phase with Magic, right? We saw, the fancy version, the variant versions. Now we're kind of, it seems, maybe moving away from that, and we're moving into the idea of serial numbered or limited quantity of a card based off of its color, hue, those sort of things. And again, if done well, can be extremely cool. We got Brainstorm in the retro, Mystic Redaction, Larry Nevin's Disc as the rare, and Out of Time. If done well, and if you do it on like select cards, I think it can be very, very cool, but I am cautiously optimistic that it'll be done well, but simultaneously I'm also super concerned that all of a sudden everything will become serial numbered. And if that, you know, I mean, you guys have heard this on other channels before. I know Rudy says this, but if everything is special, then nothing is special, right? And there is something to that. Squirrel Sanctuary, nice little counterspell there. Usuri, Fortune's Flame. So about halfway through the box, approaching the halfway point. One fetchy in. Probably have 3 more mythics, I would say, that are going to be on the table for us to open. I would say an average box so far. Feast of Sanity, Squirrel Sovereign, Drifter. Haven't seen that card in a while. Sea Drake. Ooh! Okay. All right. Ragavan. Yeah. So I've officially cracked the seal, right? It took me 17 boxes to get through my first Ragavan. And now I've cracked the seal. We're good. We're just, now the floodgates are open. We're just going to open Ragavans. And yeah, obviously I'm not going to complain about that. That is dope. Fantastic. Ragavan. Best monkey ever. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so I don't know. I'll ask your opinion. Like, are you guys hyped for Neon Dynasty? What are you guys thinking? Like, are you guys? How does the idea of the serial number card strike you? Are you excited about it? Are you nervous about it? Are you? This is just another gimmick? Wow, really? Holy moly! Okay, so we got retro frame Yavimaya, and now we're gonna go with regular Yavimaya. We're gonna double tap that. That's cool. Woo! Yeah, for those scoring at home, that is a sketch foil Urza Saga. That's probably pushing a $60 card right there. Modern Horizons 2. I heart you. I heart you so much. You are so good. This set is so good. Oh my gosh. Ragavan, one Fetchland, double tap on the Yavimaya, and a foil sketch Urza Saga. Plus a foil Dalphi's Voidwalker. Let's freaking go. Woo, this set is badass. All right, Blossoming Calm, sure. Said and done. Upheaval. Oh, fetch number 2. Let's go. Arid Mesa. I'm never sad about Fetchlands. Never sad about Fetchlands. So good. All right, and Companion. Sojourner's Companion. And for whatever it's worth out there on the Fetchland front, like, you guys have seen me open a ton of boxes. I've obviously, with that just quantity of boxes, opened up a ton of Fetchlands. I will tell you, I have not sold or traded, I think, any of them. Like, I'm just hanging on to them because I see, you know, they're obviously at an all-time low value-wise, and rightfully so, because there's a lot more of them in the market, and that's fine. Assuming, and I know what they say about that word, assuming Wizards doesn't go out and just throw another reprint of the same set out there, of the same set of Fetchlands, General Ferris Rockerick. If they don't do a reprint on the enemy Fetchlands, you know, for a little bit, once that starts to dry up, like, these are just, they have to, they're mainstays in every deck, right? So the value is going to go up. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you will not see me out there selling or trading my Fetchlands. I'm hanging on to all of them. Even if I have 12 copies at this point, they are just staying with me because I think that the value is going to rebound quite nicely. And Flame Rift, Rise and Shine. What a box. What a middle row. Holy moly. All right, so kind of back to the Kamigawa. So we got Kamigawa Neon Dynasty coming up. We know that we're going to start seeing some serial numbered cards, or cards that have some, you know, extra rarity to them based off of the color hue printed on them, things of that nature. I imagine that is going to carry over to some of the other sets this year with the Streets of Capenna and, you know, maybe the Brothers' War. Who knows? Liquid Metal Torque. That's a nice little uncommon. Vindicate. Cool. And Sylvan Anthem. Last pack of the middle row. This box has been on fire. No doubts about it, so we're okay. If we can get a couple more Fetchlands, that'd be great. I think we're probably still good for another Mythic or two, so that's cool. All right, here we go. Galvanic Ray. We got the Scuttletide, Fey Offering, Sanctuary Raptor, Soul Snare in the old border. Hey, Lannis Cryptozoologist. Neat. And, oh, Unholy Heat common. I know it's just a common, but it is an unholy heat. Maybe that has might be worth a couple bucks. So I'm excited about 2022. You know, the secret layers continue to fly fast and furious, faster than anybody I'm sure can keep up with. Not a big deal there. I am excited about Kamigawa. I am excited about the idea of serial numbered cards. Just as I mentioned, quite nervous about how crazy that Wizards is going to choose to go with it. Priest of Fellrites. All right, last third of the box. We're rocking. Love to hear your thoughts on this, on the subject matter though, right? Like, because I feel like Wizards, and I apologize. I know there's another YouTuber out there that's kind of already covered the idea of like, I can't remember who I was watching, so I apologize. I'm not trying to steal material here, but was saying, search the premises in the sketch, that Wizards has this pattern of finding something that we like, right, that we latch onto, and then just throttling the golden goose until it's kind of dead for a while, and then finding another golden goose, moving on to that. But basically, they haven't shown a propensity to moderate, right? Like, they mixed up the uncommons. Sorry. They have this pattern that is there at this point of they're not going to show moderation. If we're absorbing it as a community, then they're going to keep feeding it to us and force feeding it to us until it's no longer producing for them. Woo! Not a value hit, but as a third foil rare in the box, if you're going to tell me that my lineup of foil rares in the box are going to be Dauthi Voidwalker, Urza Saga, and a Sanctifier and Vec, I'm going to be super happy about that. And as a result, I'm super happy about that. What is that? That is awesome. Triple foil rare, and they're all like genuinely good playable cards. Okay. All right, Constable of the Realms, Trap Runner, little Ravenous Squirrel, and Enchantress Presence, Profane Tutor, neat, and Daggertooth. Cool. Profane Tutor. Have a bunch of them. And you know what? It's funny, and they're not like a big value hit anymore, but I still like never feel bad about opening that card. Like, I'm like, okay, cool, I'll take it. Glorious Enforcer, Seal of Removal. Woo! Hits keep on coming. Look at that. Fury. We wanted Elementals, we got Elementals. We wanted Ragavan, we got Ragavan. This box is bad. This box is bad. Holy moly. This is a fun one. Okay, let's see here. So, probably about 6-7 packs left here. We got Foundation Breaker, Skyblade's Boon, Vanguard, Fire and Ice, Womp Womp, Timeless Dragon, Womp Womp. Okay, well, whatever. Can't all be winners. All right, let's finish strong here, though. Honestly, I really can't complain about the box, can I? Like, there's nothing to say. No negatives here. Chrysalis. Extruder. Damn. Still a nice little rare. Not the same level of value that it used to have. Probably might even be sub $3 now, but I still like the card. So we'll put it up over the other good rares. Moving right along. Floodhound Gang, Jade Avenger. All right, we got Junkwinder again. Renzren Hydra. Rakdos Headliner. Woo! Another Mythic, Mirari's Wake. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video. So as far as the reprint slot is concerned, you're not going to do a lot better than Imperial Recruiter and Wake, and I'm not sad about that. Very cool. Calibrated Blast. Okay. This box is great. 1, 2, 3, what do we have? 6 Mythics. So that's probably the box average right there. With the 3-4 packs left, we might be able to hit another one, but we've at least reached the box average. All right, Power Depot, Road Ruin, Batterbone, Patchwork Gnomes, Peru the Volatile, cool, Treasure. All right, 3 packs left. One more fetchy? Is that too greedy? One more fetchy? It's a little greedy. It's not going to stop me from asking for it. Already saw something I'm stoked about. There we go. We got prismatic ending in the retro border. It's probably like a $4 or $5 hit right there. Sudden Edict. Zuron Orb. Woo! I like this card still quite a bit. I'm hanging on to all my Hierarchs as well. Probably only a $5 card, but I will keep on building my my Hierarch position, if you will. If you're asking or thinking how many do I have, an assorted rare, or not rarities, but assorted foil, non-foil, variants, sketch, non-sketch, etc. I probably have about 20 of them. Not ashamed. All right, Violent Tumor, cool. Flame Blitz, Timeless Witness, more Greed. Woo! What a box! What a box! Let's go! Misty Rainforest. So we're at triple fetch. This box is bananas. Just bananas. This box is so good. Last pack. Here we go. Modern Horizons 2. I could never stay away from you. I could never stay away from you. All right, so Filigree Attendant. The Dragon's Rage Channeler. Sure. Couple bucks. Take it. Graceful Restoration. Curse Totem. Cool. And, hey, Persist. That's a nice little, that's probably a few bucks right there. I'm cool with that. And Thriving Watcher. Right on. Woo. What a box. This is just triple fetch. We got a Misty. We got a Verdant. Arid Mesa. Cool. We hit on, double tapped on the Yavimaya Cradle of Growth, including one in the retro. Mythics, we crushed it. I mean, we hit the box average, but whatever. I was a little worried about the double Planeswalker in the beginning, but if you're going to hit Ragavan and Fury, you're going to be in fantastic shape. And then the not so hidden, super awesome value is that we hit triple rare, and one of them is a Voidwalker, one of them is a Sanctifier and Vex, so we're already in business. And the last one, or the other one, is the Urza Saga in the sketch. And again, that's probably, I think it's probably pushing 60 bucks. So needless to say, this box just crushed it. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you so much for all of your time and consideration. And if you're digging the content, please remember to subscribe and like and drop me a comment as well. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.